How's it going, YouTube? Dr. Slacking, the Slacking Doctor, back again with our Pokemon Fire Red Dr. Locke. If you've missed any of the previous episodes, just check out the playlist on my channel. Stuff has been going down recently. Last episode, spoilers are about to come up, so if you haven't checked it out, please go back now. But, the last episode, we very nearly lost the whole thing. The whole thing. Misty tried to body us. Misty tried to destroy us. Misty was like, no, game over here. But, what she doesn't know is we have Mariabella. Mariabella is the prophet, is the messiah, is the whatever you want to call her. Mariabella was sent to us. Mariabella was divine intervention, okay? We played our first run at this game. If you haven't seen it, go back and check episode 1, 2, I think. We had a Dratini, we had some Pokemon. We tried to take on Pokemon Fire Red. Then we came up against a trainer called God Dudley. And God literally smited us. God just, bang, we were done. We started again. We weren't going to give up. We started again, we were struggling, things were hard. We picked up Mariabella, and we faced off against God in the rematch against God himself, and Mariabella ruined him. Then she ruined Brock. Then we came up against Misty, and all looked to be lost, and she ruined Misty. Swallow already was one of my all-time favourite Pokemon. I've said this a couple of times already. It was one of the Pokemon out of, like, quite a few, but one of the main Pokemon that I really wanted to consider using as my channel mascot. Obviously, I went for Slacking. Don't regret that at all. Slacking is super dope. But right now, Mariabella is tops in my estimation, is the pinnacle, is the greatest. Unfortunately, this has become a solo run. She's all we have left. Destruction in Cerulean City. And this bug catcher here would be so nice if he was actually a bug catcher, but he won't be. We're going to try and progress. We're going to try and progress with just Mariabella. Just Mariabella, a few potions, and very little else. It's going to be really tough, but we're going to do this. And one of the things I haven't checked out, actually, which I really need to do, is I don't know what the level limit is for the next gym. But I'm gonna insert a new clause into the rules, if you like. At the minute, we only have one Pokemon. That hopefully will change. We'll hopefully be able to use other things. But Mariabella is such an OG. It's so... just... this playthrough is about Mariabella. It's her story so far. That I don't want her to be rendered useless if she has to get over-leveled. If it has to happen. So far, the level limit has been 10%. That's how I've been roughly doing it. I've been taking about 10%, rounding it up, and adding that onto the gym leader's Pokemon. So last time, Misty had a level 21. 10% of that is 2.1. I didn't round it up, to be fair, that time. Just added 2, so we could have a level 23. I'm thinking about, and we'll decide when we get closer to Lieutenant Surge, we'll see how the game pans out. I'm thinking about boosting that. I'm thinking about boosting that for one Pokemon. One Pokemon. I might say you can have one Pokemon 20% over. Everything else has to be below. Can't even be on par. It has to be below. That might be how I do it. Just for like an episode or two. Just so that we can get back in this game without being completely ruined by everything we come up against. Because grinding is hard in this game. Grinding is near impossible in this game. Because we don't have the healing items to grind enough. We don't have the options available to us to grind enough. Oh, I thought that would one-shot. I wondered if I should have used E-Speed. That's annoying. So grinding is really difficult. That means it's going to be very hard for me to catch things up with Mariabella without switch training with Mariabella. Mariabella essentially has to develop, has to grow, has to level up in order for our party to progress. So it's very difficult. I want to make this challenging, of course. Of course I want to make it challenging. And I think you've seen that. I think you've seen that it is challenging and that I've respected that and that I haven't, I haven't just been spamming items or over-leveling our Pokemon wildly. I've been playing it by the book. but it needs to be. It needs to last as long as we can make it last. Does that make sense? The level limit was maybe an extra thing that I added in that wasn't necessary. I like playing with the level limit though, but depending how it goes, for the future of Dr. Locke, it's something I've given a lot of thought over the past, since we started the series, frankly. And I'm like, is it too much? And the reason that is because you can't just sit and grind your Pokemon to be over-leveled in this series. I can't just go in the grass and keep leveling up Maribella until she's OP, because I don't have the healing items to do that. So why have a level limit? If I can't possibly deliberately over-level all my Pokemon, and solo running the game with an over-leveled Pokemon is too dangerous, I'm not happy about doing this at all, I want to get a team together, then why have the level limit? What purpose does it serve? What is it stopping me from doing, apart from growing the team? Now, if you have feedback for this, I'd love to hear it. I seriously, this is the first time ever doing a Dr. Locke, first time experimenting with all the rules. So, if you want to comment down below, if you want to message me, if you want to tweet at me at Dr. Slacking. If you want to get in touch with me anyway and say, look dude, I don't think this works. I don't think you can have a level limit on. I think you just got to play through the game, and the restrictions themselves will stop you from being over-leveled. The nature of the lock itself inherently stops you from being over-leveled. Then cool, please do. Similarly, if you want to get at me and you want to say, it's just got too tough for you, you can't hack it, I could do this, by all means have a go, please. I would love it if people tweeted at me or sent me videos of their Dr. Locks or anything like that. That would be sick. But if you think that I'm just trying to bottle it, then tell me as well. Say that I got to stick to this level limit. I want there to be a conversation. I want this to be a kind of a format that we perfect together. As you can see at the minute, Maribella is ruining everyone. And you're probably thinking, oh, this is boring to watch because she's over-leveled. I get it. I completely get it. But I can't do anything else, right? What? I'll join. If you give me free Pokemon, anything. I had Pokemon on my team and I'll join. I'll be part of Team Rocket. I will sell my soul for another Pokemon right now. We're going to save the PP and just go for Peck. I know it's risky, but I'm pretty sure it'll work. There we go. Oh, excuse me, drinking water in the middle of the video, but it's boiling here. It doesn't often get hot in England, but we've had a hot week here. Absolutely roasting. This video is now sponsored by Highland Spring, the pinnacle of Scottish water, the Maribella of Scottish water. Whew. I don't think I'm going to get a sponsorship from them, do you? You never know. I think it's more like the Scottish Bra Angus or Hoodlum's Crafty Callum. I think it's more likely they would get a sponsorship. I think they're the biggest Scottish Poketubers, unless there are more that I can't think of. Oh, Jamie Keane, Jamie Boy is the kind of the VGC scene up there. I really enjoy one of the reasons I got into this. I really love watching other Poketubers. It's one of my favourite things to do in my spare time. It just helps me unwind. This sounds disrespectful, but it's not at all. When I can't sleep at night, I like to just put it on and listen to it and gradually fall asleep watching people play it. It's I don't know, it's the nostalgia of the game is what it is. Obviously, I grew up on these games like all of us did, I'm sure. So it's just relaxing for me. I don't know. So I'm quite a I don't know what the term is, stan, I guess. I'm quite a stan for Poketubing in general, if you like. There's a lot of Poketubers I really admire and watch. I've mentioned I don't know how many episodes, different Poketubers that I kind of feel I've learned from. I'm going to run down here because I don't know what route this is and whether we can get a new encounter. So that's Cerulean, obviously. That's Route 24. Please say this is Route 23. It's Route 23, Route 23, Route 23. Oh, Route 4. So we do get a new encounter. That's super cool. We have no items. I mean, no Pokeballs, sorry. We have items, of course. No Pokeballs, so I've just realised. We're going to take 5. Yes. Thank you. I'm going to I'm gonna see if there's any more trainers before we go for it to get some more cash. Sorry, I know you're probably thinking I'm delaying, I'm stalling. I'm really not. I just want to make sure we have as much money as possible, as many Pokeballs as possible, because I want this next encounter. Curse. No, Curse is getting sold. That's money right there. You see what I was thinking? Route 25. That's another encounter. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to make a quick cut here. I'm sorry. Oh, not here. Sorry, Pokemon mark, wrong place. I'm gonna have to make a quick cut here. I just need to go and get something, and then back in just 2 seconds. We're gonna crack on. I'm gonna go get our encounter. Sorry about this. And I'm back. Sorry about that, YouTube. Basically, it's really unprofessional, I realised. But there was something in the washing machine that we desperately needed out tonight, or for tonight, and dried. So I heard the... Oh, you get a nugget for Nugget Bridge. Huge. So when I heard the washing machine finish, I was like, oh, I've got to get that out and get that dry. The sun's out, hopefully it can dry quickly. So yeah, it's not really a good excuse at all, but it was just a case of, oh, I picked up Powder Jar doing episodes. I went to all the houses in Cerulean hoping somebody would give me things. They didn't. Why am I here? What was I doing? Buying Pokeballs for our encounter. That's some big money. That's too many. We're gonna drop 12 on it. Yes. And we're gonna pick up how many soup potions we get? We get one more soup potion. That puts us up to 5. That's nice. And then we're gonna get 10 potions. Yes. Hopefully that'll do us. Hopefully now Maribel will be strong enough to kind of make some progress. And we can switch train whatever with enough potions. So here we go, our next encounter. I'm super gassed with it. We just need something for the team. We've seen some power lurking around. Power, come on. Come on. Honestly, Maribel is the only powerful Pokemon we've really had. There we go, it's my boy. There we go. Oh, I mean, it's power in a sense. Yeah, you're not living anything I hit you with. It's time to just throw some Pokeballs. I don't know how to... I'm super gassed to get Slack off, let me not lie. To get Slacking would be dope as hell. But he's not about to start running through the game, is he? He's... Oh, yeah. Give a nickname to the Slacker. I want to call you Doctor. But, rules are rules, and he's going to have a randomly generated name like everybody else. That's pretty cool. TAO. TAO. I like that. I might be wrong here, but I think, oh, maybe I am wrong. There's the TV show, an anime that I used to watch. I know a lot of people that are into Pokemon like anime as well. I'll be honest, I'm not like a super anime buff at all. I watched here and there as a kid. Not too much, to be honest with you. I like some stuff though, don't get me wrong. And there's one that I watched that I loved, my favourite. I mean, I watched Dragon Ball Z, whatever, but the one that I loved was a show called Shaman King. Shout out to you if you know what Shaman King is, because certainly it might have been bigger in America, but here in England, like, nobody watched Shaman King, to my knowledge. I was just about the only one. But I'm pretty sure there was a family on that whose surname was TAO. And they were pretty badass. They were pretty good, so... what are these encounters? A Ditto. What do you make of this? Question of the day. What do you make of a Ditto as our encounter? What gender name do I put? Does Ditto have a bad catch rate? I know nothing about Ditto. No, because hit quite hard. Does it get our stats or just our? Does it just keep its own HP? So I can't even touch it because it would just get ruined. I'm running. I'm not playing these games. Not. How much does this do? One more. We can drop one more on it. One more. See ya. See ya. Nope. Not available. Not available for this. What could we have had here? What else could we have had? Psyduck! Oh, I love Psyduck. So many Pokemon that I love in this playthrough. See what else we could get, and then we're going to check out TAO. We're going to check out TAO. I didn't tell you TAO's surname, I'm so sorry. TAO Berlanga. B-E with a little accent. R-A-N-G-E-R. TAO Berlanga. An EK. Oh, an EK. Okay, so yeah, we're going to end the episode here. Thank you for joining me again. It was a bit of a shorter episode today, I realised, but you know, we caught a Pokemon and we missed an encounter. I don't really know how I feel about missing Ditto. Question of the day, which we already have, but question of the day, what do you think about Ditto and a Nuzlocke? How do you feel about that? Does it have any use? Have you ever used one? For me, pass, really pass, but there we go. Thank you so much for loafing around with me. I'll see you again next time.